So we're now looking at the live data page. This allows you effectively to connect an oscilloscope up to the gyro internally and have a look at the data. We can look at the data on the X, which is pitch, Y, which is roll, Z, which is yaw axes, and we can look at the data directly out of the gyro, which is raw, or post-processed, which is after the filtering, etc. So if we first have a look at the raw data from the pitch axis, then we press capture and we see the data appearing here. And because of the auto scale, we see that the range here is between 0.77 and minus 0.77 and plus 0.77 when the gyro is stationary. We also have a standard deviation readout here. So this gives some indication of the type of noise environment we're in. Well, the gyro is just sitting here on my desk, so it's going to be pretty quiet. Now, if we put continuous and capture, then we can continuously capture data. Now, let me tick the auto scale off and set the gyro at, say, a range of about a plus or minus nearly 200. And then I will move the gyro up and down in the pitch direction, and you can see that the data here is the raw gyro data coming out. And you can see that the gyro is pretty much at the zero level. If I increase the gain here, if I reduce the x-axis, you can start to see where the noise is coming in. However, it's pretty much centered around the zero line, so there's no real offset. Now let's have a look at the post-process data, and you can see that this should be more quiet. The standard deviation should be a little bit less, and again we move this up and down, we can see the gyro, the output data. This post-process data is the data that's actually used to derive the control signal for the control surfaces. Let's put that back onto auto scale mode and move the gyro up and down, and there you can see the data. The time scale can also be varied up and down. There we see data for around 1 second here. So we can grab more data or we can grab less data here, similar to an oscilloscope, or we can reset it. And this we can look at the X data, the Y data, or the Z data. This function may be more useful for helicopter or quadrotor applications where the engine noise may be a factor, and so it's interesting to look at the noise. So this is really the live data page.